Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel and another vlog. I'm Trucker Mike. How you guys doing this morning? Well, my morning didn't start off too good. I woke up about 4 a.m. To a text message from my wife that she sent me at 2:30 a.m. It says, at hospital with Josh. Josh is my son. He fell a few hours ago and split his head open. He hopefully just has a concussion. They have him back doing a CAT scan and needs stitches. If you wake up, don't call, can't answer. Because she's in the emergency room. Oh man, my stomach just sank. I literally got sick to my stomach, you know. As a father, and you know, when something like that happens to your children, you know, you just, and of course, me being a truck driver and me being 600 miles away, you just feel helpless. You know, and you know, I'm kind of a fix-it man, you know. I want to fix things, you know. But in a situation like this, it's like, man, you know, you're helpless. You can't do anything, you know. I was about to just drop this trailer and head home, but anyways, make the long story short, they got the results from the CAT scan. He doesn't have any brain bleeding. The scan came back good. He just has a severe concussion, and he had to get 6 to 7 staples to sew it up. So, my wife sent me pictures of his head and everything, and I almost threw up. And then she goes, "You want to see staples?" I'm like, "No." Oh man. So thank God for that. You know, he's just got a concussion. His short-term memory is bad, but that should come back, you know, in a few days to a couple weeks. You know, it's different for everybody. So they're still at the hospital right now, and it's 6:47 a.m. in the morning. They're waiting on discharge papers. I'm just glad he's okay, you know. But anyway, that's that. At least, you know, he gets to come home. His head's probably going to hurt for a while. He's clumsy. And, but anyways, yesterday I stopped at oh, and I didn't mention this in the other vlog. A few days ago, before I went home, I picked up a load in Paw Paw, Michigan that went down to Tennessee. And I stopped off at Whiteland, Indiana at the Flying J, exit 95. And went to bed, woke up next morning, and I was actually heading home because I had enough time on this load that I can go spend the day at the house, leave out next morning, and then go deliver at Sheffield, Tennessee to Walmart. There was a drop. But I make it a routine that every time that I leave my truck, and then when I come walking back to my truck, I glance it over before I leave, and then I look at it. You know, I'm looking for if anybody hits my truck, leaks, you know, whatever. Something that's out of the obvious, that sticks out and everything. So when I got to the driver's side, I look it up, and then I look at my antenna. And that's what I discovered. The whip antenna broke off. And yeah, the two set screws, little grub screws, I lost them, so I had these two screws. They worked just fine. They hold it in tight. Well, antenna broke off. So I called Striker Antenna, couldn't get a hold of them, left a message. They called me back at 2 o'clock Monday. And the guy was like, wow, man, we ain't never had an antenna break. And then I told them about the screws. So anyway, they're sending me a new whip, a new antenna with the grub screws and all that. So I'm waiting for that to come back in. So, yeah. But then I had, now, you know, the lights and stuff that I'm adding to my truck, you know, I kind of want to be unique. I'm kind of doing stuff that no other drivers do to their truck. And, but that being said, I stopped at a Pilot truck stop yesterday. Now I got a heavy duty stud on there as it is, but then I saw this one by Wilson Antenna. It's stainless steel, which means it won't corrode or rust. And so I bought it. It was $12, and I mean, it's nice. And what's good about this is that it has, they don't advertise it, but it kind of has a, I'll just show you something. You know, it's got these things so you can, you know, it's flat right here to where you can turn it with a wrench, right? But then it's smooth on these edges. But what's cool about this stud, now watch, it just sits there and spins. It's not unscrewing, it's not screwing down. Okay? So if somebody wanted to steal my antenna, they would have to know how to get this off. And it took me a little bit to figure out too. So, but what's cool about this is it has an alloy bolt in here. So you need, I didn't know these existed, but I think it's cool. So you need one of these to put in there, and then you turn that, and then now you see it's coming up. So anyway, you tighten it down, whatnot, put the cable on there, good to go. I think that's pretty cool. So I bought that. But then I had this kind of goofy, probably cheesy idea. Now, in order to take this apart, you have to take this off, and then these things just pop out and everything. This actually screws down and compresses and holds this together. Alright? But these are windows. You can actually, if you look in there, you can see the coil. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it. The coil on the inside. So, but it's got this glass or polyurethane, whatever, plastic on the inside. So, and it's got seals on the top, seals on the bottom, so it makes it waterproof on the inside. But what I'm going to do is I bought these blue micro LED strips. They're really small. Now, what I thought about doing, now some of you CB guys that know a lot about this, tell me whether or not I can do this or not. I mean, I know I can do it, but whether or not it's going to interfere with the coils or whatnot, I don't know. But I've already taken this apart, and I got room around the bottom here to put these really tiny micro LED strips going around, drilling a small hole to the bottom so I can run the wire through there, and then sealing it up, making it waterproof again, and then make it to where when I turn them on, it'll glow blue through the windows. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. It's probably a little cheesy, but hey, I ain't seen nobody else do that, so that's why I kind of want to be unique. So let me know in the comments below if that's going to interfere with the signal or anything. I don't think it will, but I don't know. So anyways, I got a pre-plan. Got to go pick up in Camellia, Georgia, which is like 60 miles away. I'm gonna go to the Flying J down here to get fuel, get the trailer washed out, fueled up, all that stuff after I get unloaded. But it's gonna be nice today. It's gonna be 75 degrees. But anyways, I'll check back with you guys later. Let me do my tug test. I always do a tug test. You never know when some joker is around that wants to pull your fifth wheel and think it's funny. I'm at the Flying J here at the 192 off exit 192 off of Interstate 10 here in Gadsden, Florida, or Midway, Florida. Got my washout, got fuel. Good to go. Another gorgeous day. It's already 70 degrees outside. And it's 10:13 a.m. Gotta go pick up in Camellia, Georgia, which is 74 miles away. Going to Pooler, Georgia, which is Savannah area. Delivers tonight. So it's a quick $700 for today. I'll take it. Only 300 miles total. Yesterday, though, I coming down 231 when I crossed into Florida a few miles, there was this Florida State Trooper sitting in the middle there, and as soon as I passed him, he pulled out, and I'm like, okay, I ain't speeding or nothing. I can only go 65. Speed limit's 70 or 65. So anyway, he didn't race to get up to me, but you know, he caught up to me, and then he turned his lights on. I was like, well, crap, what did I do? So I pulled over, and he walked up my truck. Nicest guy. I mean, he was just cool as hell. Just said, oh, just doing a routine inspection. I was like, oh, okay. You know, I gave him all my paperwork and stuff and whatnot. I went back to his car about 10-15 minutes later. He came back. He says, you know, just sign here, and no violations were discovered. I was like, oh, sweet. We talked for a little bit, and he was pretty cool, man. I'll tell you what. You know, I've been pulled over in my days, you know, several times for inspections or whatnot, and that had to have been the coolest trooper I've ever been pulled over by. But anyway, that's an easy $100 for me. So I'm gonna get on down the road here and go pick up this load. I'm gonna get off here, exit 203, take 319 north to 19 north, and then we'll be there. I'm gonna put into this Pilot here, get me something to eat real quick, something to drink, and then head across 280. Rowdy wants me to go up another 12 miles, get off 27 to 129 to 26, but there's too many roads that are closed down there. So I'm gonna go 280. But I've never been to this Pilot, and I never knew there was a Golden Corral across the street from it. I have to keep that in mind when I'm coming through here and I need to take a break. I'll stay here. So I don't need any fuel. Hi everybody. Made it to my delivery. I am backed up into the door and waiting to get unloaded. No idea how long I'm gonna be here. I reserved me a parking spot down there at the Pilot, just 5 miles away. So I'm gonna go ahead and in my vlog here, update on my son. He is at home. He's been asleep all day. He's awake now, but he's still so-so, you know. What do you expect? You cracked your head open this morning, you know. I'd be kind of so-so too, you know what I mean? I mean, he's got a gouge in his head about that long, and 8 staples. So, anyway, I'm gonna end my vlog here. If you like this video, please comment and hit that like button, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And I still need to look right here. The camera is right here, and I keep looking over here. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.